big change. The algorithm consensus changed and drastically reduced Ethereum's energy usage, making it more environmental friendly than Bitcoin. Now, to understand the importance of the merge, it's important to understand why people use blockchains. One of the most important ideals of the technology is it has no central authority that can control it, thanks to a process called proof of work, in which the blockchain is operated and safeguarded by miners who approve new and valid transactions by solving complex mathematics puzzles, which makes it really extremely hard for hackers or tamperers to game the system. Now, the energy required to solve these problems is enormous, and the miners are rewarded in the blockchain's currency for the effort. Now, studies estimate that Bitcoin mining uses more power globally than most other countries. Massive. The enormous energy use of proof of work, which again is built into the design, has also caused widespread criticism from environmental groups, especially countries who are trying to reduce their emissions in the face of climate change. Now, proof of work also has design issues in terms of security and scalability. Some developers do argue. So while Ethereum's first developers started to build the network on the proof of work in 2014, they were already toying with the idea of eventually switching over to a new, untested system called proof of stake. Well, a merge is a very, I'll put it in simple words for our viewers. Previously, Bitcoin and Ethereum were using a consensus mechanism. What is the consensus mechanism? How to solve a problem. All agree on that, solve the problem, put it into the block, right? First, they were using proof of work, which was a little complicated and very energy consuming. Now, that was good when Bitcoin and Ethereum started because there are not so many transactions. Now, it became an issue because it's actually taking a lot of consumption, electricity consumption, computing power, too much of it. Why? Because so many people at the same time trying to solve a problem so that they get the rewards for creating the blocks. Now, that was before. With the merge, now not Bitcoin, but Ethereum has now moved beautifully to a place where they say, listen guys, we don't need all these. We have what is known as proof of stake. They changed that. Proof of stake means you stake your rewards, your coins, the tokens that you have, and that's it. The people who stake more have a better opportunity of actually creating the solutions, creating blocks, and thereby solving the problem of multiple people. Many people now have become a select few. So from here, we've come right here. And that has actually solved a major problem, computing power and electricity usage. And that, I say, is a big win for the environment.
So if you look at Ethereum blockchain, it's always been in proof of work. So proof of